Hi everyone, it's Kristi. Welcome to another What I Eat in a Day video. If you're new here, I follow the Weight Watchers program. I get 23 points a day and 28 weeklies, but I also share calories on my channel as well. So let's jump right into my day where I'll show you my full day of eating. So I'm making my coffee and decided today would be a good day to do a What I Eat in a Day video. So I didn't show already, I have had 2 glasses of water. So when I first get up in the morning, first thing I do is have water. So I had 2 glasses of water already. And then I've been trying to just get something in my stomach if I'm not real hungry. If I'm hungry, I'll make breakfast before I have my coffee. If I'm not real hungry, I just take a couple bites of cottage cheese or yogurt or something. I just find for me personally, it just helps my gut to have actual food in there before I drink my coffee. So I had half a cup of this Good Culture low-fat cottage cheese. I'm actually going to be using some of this in my breakfast this morning too. And then for half a cup, it's 2 points and 80 calories. And then for my coffee, I just have regular coffee. I use this sweet Italian cream, 0 sugar. I either use this one or the French vanilla. 3 tablespoons is 1 point, so you can actually have up to 6 for 2. I honestly count it 2 and anywhere between 60 and 75 calories for the amount of coffee that I drink. And then I always say that I don't show my water, so let me show you what I do. Usually when I get up in the morning, like I said, I have 2 glasses of water in the morning, and then I fill this right away, like when I'm getting my coffee. So as soon as I'm done drinking my coffee, I will start back on my water. This is 32 ounces, so the equivalent of 4 cups, and I usually fill this twice a day. So this combined with the 2 I already had, that's where I get usually about 10 glasses a day. So I'm gonna go drink my coffee and I'll come back and show you what I have for breakfast. If you're new to my channel, please make sure to read the disclaimer down in the description box about what I eat in a day videos and how you shouldn't really copy what people eat and how we're all different. So one thing to keep in mind, I'm in my 50s. I am only 4'11 3/4, so my needs may be completely different than yours. So just make sure to read that disclaimer and work with your own doctor or your own dietitian to find what works for you. I am making breakfast and I'm going to use my mini dash waffle maker. I haven't used this in quite a while. So I'm going to do some hash brown. They're like hash brown waffles, but I make it into a sandwich. I do have a recipe on my website for, I think it's bacon hash brown waffle sandwich. I'll link that down below, but this one I'm going to do a little bit different. I'm actually going to use these ham slices from Aldi. I'm going to use 19 grams of these, which is 0 points on Weight Watchers. It's really the equivalent of 1.5. So for this whole waffle sandwich, it's going to be 3 points and 293 calories and 34 grams of protein, but I am going to add some avocado to it. So what we need here is 100 grams of frozen hash browns. I just use the Season's Choice brand from Aldi. And then to that, I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of low-fat cottage cheese, which is pretty much exactly what I have left. Then I'm going to add in an egg. I'll add a little bit of salt and pepper. And a touch of everything bagel seasoning. I'm not going to put a whole lot because I want to put some on the avocado when I put that on there. And then just mix that all together. If you want to use regular cheese instead of cottage cheese, you can do that. I was just boosting the protein up. So once your griddle is heated, just spray it with some cooking spray. You want to spray both the top and the bottom. And I should have probably put something down on my counter because I sprayed all over my counter. So now just spread this on there and you want to split it in half. You want to do 2 of them. And I always end up overfilling it, so when you overfill it, it kind of cooks out the sides, so just be aware of that. And then on my stove, I'm not going to show you cooking these because there's really nothing to show, but I have sprayed a pan with some cooking spray, and I've got half a cup of egg whites that I'm cooking on the stove too. Okay, that's been cooking for a couple minutes. All right, now we're going to give it another spray and cook the other one. So honestly, with this amount, you could probably easily make 3. I think by cooking it with the cottage cheese this time, it added more bulk to it. So I would say make them into 3. Okay, now while that last one's cooking, I've got my egg whites are cooked, and then I just threw the bacon into the pan just to kind of sear that up a little bit. Now I'm gonna weigh out my avocado. So I'm at 17, so I'm gonna put about 30 grams between the two. I think on Weight Watchers you can have 35 grams, up to 35, something like that, between 30 and 35 for 1 point. And then for about 30 grams, it's about 50 calories. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the Everything Bagel seasoning. I'll probably just add it to this side and not the other one. I'm going to add my ham. And my egg whites. And if you want, you can use regular eggs, completely up to you. So as you can see, it is just really spilling out. So if you make this, just remember, you can easily make this into 3 waffles instead of 2. All right. So now I'm going to put my other 13, 14-ish grams. Woo, that is a big sandwich. There's no way I'm going to be able to pick that up and eat it. Holy cow. Okay, oh my gosh, look at that. That's huge. So I think I'm definitely going to be eating this with a fork. So this comes out to 4 points on Weight Watchers. For the whole waffle sandwich, it's 3, and then plus the avocado was 1. And then the total calories is about 340 and 34 grams of protein. One thing you're going to notice today is a little bit of a change in what I eat. So I usually have a lot of fruits and vegetables in a day, and today I'm not going to be having that because I'm trying to back off the amount of fiber. I usually get probably like between 25 and 30 grams of fiber, but I'm trying to back off the fiber because I'm going to be having a colonoscopy in a few days, so I need to kind of back off the fiber. So you'll see me eating a lot less fruits and vegetables today than I normally do. Oh, that's so good. So let me know if you try this. If you don't have a Dash waffle maker, you can get them. They're, I don't know. When I got mine, it was like $10, but now with inflation and everything, who knows? They're probably like 50 now. I don't know. No, I'm kidding. They shouldn't be that much. So if you don't have a Dash waffle maker, I'll link it down below. I think I got it from Amazon. So I wanted to show you I had it kind of in the sandwich form and ate like half of it that way. And then I just decided to kind of cut it up and mix it together. So what I would say is if you don't want it in the sandwich form, make it into the 3 waffles if you want, and then just kind of make a bowl out of it. Just mix everything together. All right, so it's time for lunch, and I was gonna make a taco potato, but my taco potato recipe has refried beans in it, and because I'm backing off on fiber today, I decided to just do a plain Jane version of it. So I had some ground chicken in my fridge. This is just the Perdue ground chicken. I think it's the 92% lean from Aldi. So I usually make up some proteins and just stick them on my fridge. That way I can use it for whatever. I actually love ground chicken, just eating it plain out of the dish. So I make this and I mix it with, I just mix in some taco seasoning and then I just keep it in my fridge. So I took out 4 ounces of that to put on my potato. So since I already had that, I just had to reheat the meat. And then for my potato, it took me 4 minutes. So I use these Potato Express bags. These go in the microwave. I think I got this from, I don't know where I got this. I think maybe my mother-in-law had given it to me. But you just wash the potato, you throw it in the bag, and then you microwave it for like 4 minutes. And honestly, I could have probably taken it out before 4 minutes. So I have the 5-ounce potato, I have 4 ounces of the ground chicken, and then I just have like a half a cup of diced tomatoes, and then I'm gonna add some feta to it. I'm gonna do an ounce of feta. So for the potato on Weight Watchers is 3 points. It's 4 points for the ground chicken, and then it's going to be 2 points for the feta. So I've mentioned before, you can see they're little cubes. Each cube is about a half an ounce, so I can just grab them and know how much I have. And then 2 points for the feta. So this is going to be a 9-point lunch, which is really higher than I usually do for lunch. But my dinner is going to be pretty low in points, so that'll make up for it. So pretty plain Jane, simple. But like I said, this literally took me about 5 minutes to make because I already had my protein cooked and in my fridge for times like this where I just want to throw something together. I microwaved my potato for 4 minutes. That's it. Super easy lunch. This is a 9-point lunch, and then if you're counting calories, it's 354 calories, and then it's 31 grams of protein. All right, I'm having a weird combination for a snack. I have an Oikos 000 yogurt. This is the salted caramel kind. So these ones, the Oikos 000 are 15 grams of protein and 90 calories for the cup, and they're 2 points on Weight Watchers. And then I have some goldfish. For goldfish on Weight Watchers, you can have 17 of them for 1 point, 29 for 2, and then if you have the regular serving size of 51, I think it's 3. I'm not sure. I never have 51 at a time. So this is a weird combo because this was my planned snack. I planned on having this one, and then I saw the goldfish and I was like, that's a craving. So I'm satisfying my craving, having those. And then I also have some Publix queso. This is the salsa con queso from Publix. For that kind, you can actually have 2 tablespoons for 1 point, but I'm just having 1 tablespoon. So 1 point for the goldfish, 1 point for the queso, and 2 for the yogurt. So this is a 4-point snack. And then for calories, the total calories of everything is 157. And then it's 17 grams of protein for all this. And I just dipped the fish right in the queso. So here's what we're having for dinner tonight, and this looks so good. I found this recipe from eatingwell.com. It's called 20-minute creamy tomato salmon skillet. It looked so good, I just had to try to make it. So y'all know we love salmon, and I love trying different salmon recipes. So for my calculations, this comes out to 3 points, 436 calories, and 31 grams of protein. Oh my gosh. This is so good. I am so glad that I filmed this one just in case I wanted to do like a cook with me video for this, because I will definitely be doing a cook with me video for this. So be on the lookout for a cook with me on this video. This is so good. My husband said this one's top. This one has topped it. Before, the basil parmesan from Skinny Taste used to be his favorite, and then my garlic parmesan, but now he said this one tops it all. So this one's from Eating Well. I will link it down in the description box below, but if you want to watch for a cook with me with this, I'll try to put it out probably like in my next video or maybe one after that. So sometime in the next week, I will get this video up. But oh my gosh, this is so, so good. So I will definitely be having this one on repeat. Okay, for dessert tonight, I'm gonna try something. So here I have 30 grams of banana. I have these rice cakes that I get from Aldi. These are 1 point per rice cake or 40 calories. And I have some PB2 here. This is just 1 tablespoon of PB2, and then I mixed it with 1 tablespoon of water. And for those who don't know, PB2 is basically powdered peanut butter. So 1 point for that. And then I have some chocolate here. It's Dove dark chocolate. So for 2 of these, it is 5 points on Weight Watchers. Totally fine. I can use my extras. These are the things that I say, it's all about moderation. They're only 85 calories for 2. It's 5 points though because of the sugar in it. So I'm kind of debating. So I think I'm going to melt these. I'm going to just toss these in here and I'm going to melt these. Alright, so what I was going to do is I was going to put the chocolate on here and then put this in the freezer. I've done that before with chocolate. I think I used some sugar-free chocolate syrup before. But I think I'm just going to put the peanut butter on it and the banana and then just drizzle it with the chocolate. And actually, I can probably mix the chocolate and the peanut butter. Oh, that would be good too. Let's just put the peanut butter down. So if you want to use real peanut butter, feel free. Or if you want to use like sugar-free chocolate, feel free. I think I'm going to actually use some of this chocolate on there. Yeah, I should have probably just spread the chocolate and then kind of put the peanut butter over top. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's going to be good. So now with what's left, I'm going to just thin it out a little bit so I can just kind of pour it on there. Oh, that's not working like I thought. So we're just going to do this. I thought I could thin it out with a little bit of water. Alright, it's not going to look like the prettiest dessert, but it is going to be so good. So like I said, if you want to put this in the freezer, you could. I'm just going to eat it like this. So this is 7 points on Weight Watchers, totally worth it. It's 5 for the chocolate, 1 for the rice cake, and 1 for the PB2. I dipped into my extra weeklies, so I'll show you the totals here in just a minute. And for calories though, it is only 181 calories. Actually has 2 grams of protein in there. So here are my totals. I ended up using 27 out of my 23 Weight Watcher points. So for those of you asking, yes, I do use my extra weeklies. I ended up with 1,624 calories. And I share the protein just because I watch my protein. So my protein ended up being 131 grams of protein. So like I said, keep an eye out for a cook with me video coming up on that dinner that I made. So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.